So hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm again here with another and the most awaited video, and many friends and many people in Telegram also were texting me about this. So I'm going to share my SME interview experience. Basically the questions that were asked to me in my SME attempt 1, and I will be sharing not all but most of the question in this video. So further not wasting the time, let's move.
So moving to the screen, now I will be sharing my SFDC SME attempt 1 interview questions to you, and this video is basically covering the admin part questions. And now moving further, so the admin part, most important questions asked to me. And the first question comes here is the difference between the profile and the permission set by looking to the access settings provided. So this half part of the question I had it by myself. The question asked to me was the main difference between profile and permission set. So here the answer is not something direct that you said the definition of profile and the permission set. The main answer hides in the org. When you will be opening the org, then you will be finding that some of the access settings in the profile and permission set are similar, but profile is consisting some of the more settings than permission set. So in profile there is something called login IP hours or something called IP range address something. These two settings are there which are not in the permission sets. So that was the answer he was expecting from me, which I didn't answer. I gave the definition and profile and permission set. So there, that was the answer which I told to you now. So the next question is completely explain the data security model in Salesforce. This was the question which was mostly asked to all of the you can say my cohort members and even by all interviewers. So here you have to explain complete data security model. Like in data security model, there are two types of security we can given. First is org level, then record level. So in org level, profile and permission set. Then it comes to record level. Then there comes those four. That is OWD, role hierarchy, sharing setting. Then last is the manual sharing. So you have to completely explain each and everything in that question. And the next question is, can we convert lookup into MDR? So here is something. Yeah, I entered 2 times lookup. Yes, so ignore it. So question was, can we convert lookup into MDR? If yes, then how? So this was the question, and in this question I had to explain by opening the org, or you can say sharing my org, and in the settings I have to show like how we can convert into MDR. The next question, what is record types? So you have to completely explain like what is record types and what is the difference between them and the page layouts. So here I gave that example of IT and non-IT scenario which we did in our trailhead. In one of the trailhead we did it. So that like in IT, then there comes under various different fields, and in non-IT different courses. So we will be creating different page layout for each record type. So you have to completely explain. The next is assignment rule and the escalation rules. So firstly he was asking the definition, then he asked me to explain this with some real life application or some real life scenario with respect to the Salesforce, and also explaining the difference between them. So this is also one of the most important question. Now moving further, next, and yes, it is also one of the most important question, and yes, this is custom setting and custom metadata. So firstly you have to explain each of these definition wise, then what are the differences between them. So custom setting and custom metadata. So some of the drawbacks are, you can say, are covered by the metadata, and metadata is the latest version, and one of the advantage of metadata over custom settings. So here that was the explanation was given to him. And next, yes, and in this question many questions embedded in it. So here interviewer can ask anything like workflow versus process builder versus flow builder, approval versus workflow. He can ask anything like what are the type of events we can do, types of actions we can do in approval, in process, in flow builder, why we use flow builder over process builder. He can give you a scenario, by the way, like in this, while we will be using flow, not process builder, no, why process builder, not workflow. So this type. And yes, for these type of questions you must have done some of the examples of each of these business process. You must have created some workflow rules, some process builder, some flow builder examples you must have did in your org. Then only you will are able to explain it. If you are thinking that you will be giving some definition, then it's not going to work. He will be cross questioning once you are giving an answer. So now moving further, next is auto response rules. And yes, here also you have to explain auto response rule and how they work in Salesforce and what are the advantages. And the next question was, so that's it for this video. I have covered most of the my admin questions of my attempt one. And yes, please like and share this video to your cohort mates who are in Salesforce domain and yes, who are doing internship in Cognizant. And the next is the video coming on the development part of attempt one only. And yes, I have created the playlist. After that, there is more stuff coming on the attempt 2 questions both from admin and development part. And yes, attempt 2 was a bit you can say difficult and trickiest one for me, so it's coming very soon. Thank you very much.